Hey you guys, welcome to my weekend edition, Love and General Readings. This is for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 9th through the 11th. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. However, while I was shuffling, this one just floated out, the Empress. So I'm leaving this one out for the first card. Then we have the Ten of Coins, the Fool, the Moon, got a lot of majors coming out, the Wheel, the Emperor, damn, the Tower, and the Three of Coins. Ooh, it's looking juicy, air. Ooh, and look, we got the Prince of Swords coming out. All right, so central issue with the Emperor. The Emperor has been haunting us air signs, a lot of people really. But the Emperor, okay, he's looking at his Empress. He wants his Empress. He's like, where are you? I see you. I'm coming after you. This Emperor is kind of ugly, but that's just their depiction. We're going to claim him to be beautiful in our eyes, right? Everybody's got beauty in their own eyes. So whatever the case, the Empress, he's coming for you. He's like, I see my princess, I want her. And she's acting all bashful like, oh, who, me? Oh, you know, so I'm seeing divine feminine, divine masculine. She's playing her role. He's playing his role. It doesn't matter if you're same sex. It's just about the role play. Somebody is very masculine. Someone's very feminine. Someone is moving forward. And, you know, usually the Emperor has been someone who has been holding back. What is this sticking out his robe? What am I looking at something wrong? I am. I'm sorry. Y'all, it's the time getting going by. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, you know, he has a plan here. He's written down some things, and he's just as much of a manifester as you, you know, and he's been isolated. I feel like he's someone who doesn't really put his business out there. This is someone who has a plan and who conquers his plan. He shows by action. Like, what is that saying? Basically, it's about not telling people what you're going to do. You just end up showing up and showing out. And that's what this person is going to do. They haven't told anybody about what they've been planning on doing, what they've been wanting to do, but they had a plan all along and they're going after it. Now, the only thing, the Emperor, he is that stubborn energy here. There's some sort of playful flirtation going on. I'm feeling that he may surprise you. The Emperor may surprise you this weekend. Going from his quiet solitude, watching from a distance type energy to actually coming out to play, actually doing something. And it seems like maybe you thought it would never happen, but it's like, no, baby, I've been planning this for about 8 months now. I done had this on my mind. I already knew what I wanted. I just wasn't going to rush to get to it or to do it. So this is someone who been knew what they wanted. And maybe with the Tower here too, they're surprising you. They're coming, you just weren't expecting it. But see, the Three of Coins, this has been on his mind. Maybe even, I said 8 months. It could be anywhere 3 months, 3 weeks, whatever the case. He's been planning this. He's been writing things down. He's been saving his money. He's been working extra hours. Or you have been working, saving at something, whatever the case, something is getting ready to happen now. And two, the Tower could be showing up because someone could have been taking so long to do whatever it is that they wanted to do. And it's just like, okay, enough with the cycle, the the analytical thinking and planning and organizing. Like, just get out there now. Everything can't be planned down to a T. So get out of your shell. Get out there. So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is some sort of unexpected approach from someone. And two, the wheel showing up. This is definitely something that was written in the stars, something that is destined, something that you have no control over. This is outside forces stepping in. Because it's the law. It's the law of karma that must be carried out. So if you have a soul contract with someone, and he might be holding on to this contract that you guys wrote in the heavens, in the ethers, you know, it's just like, okay, this is what we planned on doing. It's time to execute this plan. It's time to execute this contract. So, and she knows it intuitively. She knows that he's on the way. So she's waiting. She's pampering herself. She's preparing herself. She's beautifying herself. She might even be fertile. This might be I'm also seeing like primal energies, like a mating ritual taking place. Like, if you look in like stereotypical African cultures or whatever, it's just like, first the man dips himself in the mud and then the women start to shake and shiver. You know, it's almost like, as ridiculous as that sounds, like this is our mating rituals, you know, whether we recognize it or not. As the man stands in the mirror and applies his cologne, and the woman, she takes her bath, and she, you know, whatever the case, she shaves her legs, she's shaving her vagina. So whatever the case, it's like a mating ritual taking place, because there's preparation. Like, my king is on his way, my emperor. So the emperor and the empress are getting ready to form this Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles, that is having that abundance, that fulfillment. Now, off the subject of romance, this is about money, making that money. You guys got the coins coming in this weekend. It might even be some sort of unexpected with the Tower here. You might be getting some sort of unexpected payment, something like, where did this bonus come from? You might get a check in the mail, a refund from from the city. Government check or something somebody might owe you, or if you're an entrepreneur, especially with the Empress and the Emperor, because these are entrepreneurs too, like, you're getting paid for your work, and you know, you made so much this weekend that now you have enough to pay your rent or mortgage, you have enough to pay your car note, and now you have some to save and even go out to eat. So whatever the case, it's like having an abundance of wealth here, having an abundance of valuables. If you are wanting a relationship, you have your eye on someone, or they have their eye on you, that is marriage material. You're like, okay, I can have babies with this person. I can take on this person's name. I can, you know, we can be together. I can see that long term. I see this person long term. So you guys are looking at each other in the form of having that long term relationship here. You guys might be planning a future together. You guys may both be motivated by, you know, a passion that you have, and say, hey, I think we would be good business partners. It might be a business partnership that turns romantic or turns into a marriage. But whatever the case, I just love seeing how the Emperor, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles all together. I just kind of feel like this is the start of something serious. Those of you that are already in relationships, I mean, it just shows that you have security, a solid foundation, just being taken care of. You have status. Maybe your husband or wife has status, or your partner, whatever the case. I feel like this is about having some sort of solid foundation here. Now, with the Fool, somebody might be getting ready to take a risk, getting ready to fall in love. Someone might feel young again, like, I feel like I'm a kid again, falling in love. This is such a big risk. So I don't know why, but whatever the case, someone is getting ready to take some sort of big risk, and it's scary because they're also dealing with the moon, their emotions, the things that they have been afraid of subconsciously. This person is just getting ready to deal with, their emotions. And I feel like also secrets are getting ready to come out here. Yeah, you guys, I mean, this has been planned. There's a huge window of opportunity opening up. You're about to start on a new cycle, a new path, and a new journey with someone. It's almost like a fantasy or a fairy tale or a dream come true. I'm feeling like this is wish fulfillment. I'm also feeling that maybe you've had dreams about this already happening. Like you've been dreaming about getting married, or maybe a relative came and said, oh, I dreamed that you got married. Or I dreamed that, you were with this person and you look so happy. So I'm feeling like something that you already dreamed about is coming into fruition this weekend. Someone definitely has their eye on you, and they have to be making it known here. For some of you, the person of interest may be at a distance, but they may be getting ready to take a trip to come see you. Especially if they're traveling like overnight, like a red-eye flight. Something else I was getting ready to say too here. Yeah, too, even though this is for this weekend, the energies I feel are going to carry over with the new moon. And the new moon is when I think we have a new moon when it goes into Taurus. I think that's about 6 days from now. So that's actually by next weekend. Even when a moon moves into the early degrees of Gemini, because that is when it's going to be completely opposite of the sun. So I'm feeling like there's the two energies, again, divine masculine and divine feminine, the sun and the moon. The transits in the sky are having an effect on your love life. Some of you could be dealing with Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, or an Aquarius. Out of the blue. Something happens out of the blue. What is this? Tower. Like someone is revealing a very deep, maybe dark secret with you too. Or you might be revealing some sort of deep, dark secret. Or something that you were afraid to admit or come clean about. It's almost like, no, you first. You first. Someone's waiting for the other person to open up. Someone's going to be forced to come out of hiding or forced to express how they feel because the transits aren't having it. The planets are like, no. When we come together, when we form and we touch your personal planet, this has to happen and that has to happen. So you can't keep hiding. Because I feel like someone keeps being isolated or being too observant. I'm getting a lot of observers too with this spread. Someone likes to quietly observe, and the universe has been like, enough with the observing. You got to go do something. Yeah, see, someone's been hiding something, or they've been holding back. And I feel like the tower is about them having to get out of that comfort zone here. It's like, move, go do it. Go say hi, go do this. And I just kind of feel like this is a big push. Also, I'm seeing this as a breakthrough in your finances. this is someone returning from your past. For some of you, it's someone returning from your past, not necessarily an ex, but someone returning from your past, or someone that you've already interacted with, or, you know, it could be someone from your childhood, high school, college, an old customer, anyone that you have some sort of familiar presence with. It's like, oh, I know you. Oh, you're so-and-so's friend, or whatever. I know who you are. So whatever the case is, it's just talking about this person is coming out to you or sharing something with you, or suddenly you're hearing from someone who had been trying to hide or stay reserved, or someone who was just holding back too much. Now they're opening up. They're being forced to, because of the transits, you know. You can run, but you can't hide from your karma. Now, also, I was getting ready to say, for some of you, this is about a Capricorn that you know, that you may hear from. You might have an unexpected visitor. Someone might just show up at your doorstep at night, and it's just like, how did you get my address? Or why didn't you tell me you were coming? Whatever the case, someone may be coming to visit you without telling you. It's just like all of a sudden someone's in your home, but they've been planning on this for a while. It's been a big secret. See, it's coming. The tower is coming out again. Some sort of secret is coming out. This is also about some sort of dream or premonition coming into fruition too. It's just like, damn, I had a dream this was happening, and it happens. Or it's a big deja vu. It's like deja vu. I feel like someone's having a deja vu too. But it's more so like a premonition that actually like manifests here. And I also feel like there's someone that you have been connecting with through dreams or telepathically, and something happens to really change your whole perspective. You go from being unsure or some sort of clouded judgment to clarity. Like, everything has to be broken down for you to see what has been going on here. Now you have clarity. Now you have an understanding of why everything had to go or happen or unfold the way it did. Look, we have the Magician here again. See, someone was being phony with you. They were hiding. They weren't being their real selves, or they weren't expressing how they really felt. Maybe they were pretending like they just wanted to be your friend. Maybe they were hiding something about themselves or putting on a front. Maybe they were, again, hiding, not telling you that they were coming to visit you. But whatever this image was right here, this illusion is being exposed or revealed, especially if someone has been watching you from a distance, or someone has been spying on you, or someone who was on your friends list. It gets revealed like that they had two profiles. One was a fake profile, and the other one was a real profile. You weren't friends with the real profile, but you were friends with the fake profile. And that is something that might come out as well for some of you. What else did I want to clarify? I'm going to clarify the Empress just because it fell out. I feel like someone is a bride to be. And the Ten of Cups comes out. So someone is like a bride to be, or this is your future wife, or the person that you've been looking at, guys. This is your future wife. Ladies, your future husband has been watching you. He's been having plans to marry you. For some of you that have been in a long-term relationship, this is a surprise engagement. But overall, it may be some sort of wish fulfillment here. Ooh, it could be with an Aquarius or somebody who's at a distance. I'm feeling like two people who are deeply in love are coming together. This is a person that you have a spiritual connection with. Someone also that you may have had a literal dream about. If you've been dreaming about this person, I feel like it's just everything is just, you're having clarity now and your faith is being restored. Like if you had been losing faith about a situation, any area in your life that you could have been losing hope about, this is your faith being restored. Now you're being emotionally fulfilled. If it's money that makes you happy, if it's a job that makes you happy, then that's what you're getting. If it's a relationship or a person or a response that you've been wanting, that's what you'll be getting. Whatever the case, someone is opening up, expressing how they feel. I'm feeling like raw emotions are coming out. Someone is allowing themselves to be open and vulnerable, all for the sake of love. Yeah, there's conversation. There's some sort of conversation that takes place, or messages that are sent, or someone just confesses something to you, or they do some sort of gesture that lets you know that they're interested, or it could be simple flirtation. Whatever the case, this weekend for air signs is definitely romantic and about love. You're going to be studying and trying to figure out what this connection means. What does this all mean? For some of you, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Some of you, you're just, this person is enlightening you. Like you're like, is this really part of my path? Is this really part of my journey here? You're being enlightened here. You're seeing something from a different perspective, or you're seeing someone from a different perspective, or they are seeing you from a different perspective. I'm also seeing a possibility, if you are just super single, no one in your life, you're spending time with people who make you happy. So even if it's just your family, or you and your children, or you and your best friends, whatever the case is, who you're having a happy moment this weekend here. See, but this is about somebody who has really been watching you, and they've made some sort of plans, and they're making their presence known. It's coming, you guys. I know for a lot of you, maybe it still has not been happening, but if the same messages keeps coming up, it just means that it's in your energy field. See, look at all of this to clarify the Empress. Two of Wands, someone is taking a chance. The Fool is taking a chance. The Fool has made a decision. They're like, I'm just going. I'm packing up my things, or I'm taking that trip. I'm just doing what I want to do. I don't care anymore. I'm letting loose. I've made a choice. Because here with the Lovers, maybe they were with someone. This could be indicating someone who was in a committed relationship, and you came into their life. You rocked their world. They couldn't stop thinking about you ever since you came into their life. They've been thinking about you nonstop. They had a spiritual awakening. They had a heart chakra. You were like the catalyst of love for this person, of real love. This person was like, I thought I knew love, not until you came around. And the Lovers is showing that. For some of you, it's about a twin flame. For some of you, it is just about a spiritual connection that you're having with someone, and it's time for you guys to have that conversation. It's time for you guys to meet, to chat, to whatever. Maybe you're meeting for the first time, but it's time for it to happen. And I'm seeing like temptation. If it was a committed relationship, this was the catalyst. The temptation was the catalyst to jumpstart, to motivate that person enough to leave a situation behind. So they might just abruptly walk away from everything they know, take some sort of risk. We had the Fool again, taking some sort of unknown risk. I always feel like I have to, when I start getting all these major cards, I always feel like I need to just keep going and going and going. I do want to look into a little more, but the time is getting away. Let me just do a couple of quick shuffles. I just feel like someone is opening themselves up, even if they look like a fool, with the moon being right after it. So it's definitely an emotional time right now here. And I just feel like the stars are aligning and things are moving in your favor. There's about to be a turn of events, or the tables are turning. Whatever has been going on with the wheel here, the tables are turning. The moon, I got clarified by the Four of Pentacles again. So again, this is about hidden feelings coming out into the open. Someone has been holding on to their feelings to the part where it's overwhelming, and they're opening up. Yes, like I can't hold this in anymore. I got to let this out. So someone is telling their truth. They're coming out. They're like, okay, I gotta confess. I gotta share this with you. I'm attracted to you. I want to be with you. You know, there's flirtation. Someone, this is new for this person. They're like, this is new for me to open up. See, it's a secret coming out. Listen to your intuition too. Just go with the flow of whatever is going on. Just go with it. Really quickly, 10 of coins. Only because their depiction is so different, I kind of wanted to look into it a little further. Ten of coins, ten of cups. It's abundance. It's fulfillment. It's getting that stability that you wanted. Something's happening that brings you happiness. Even if it's just the birth or the start of a new relationship, it's saying that this is the person that you can end up spending a long time with. If not the love of your life, at least, you know, that long-term relationship that you've been wanting. Someone has been holding on. It could be a Capricorn. That Capricorn energy keeps coming out. Someone may be newly single. Maybe you've been waiting for this person to break up and finally they broke up, or maybe they're finally over an ex and they're ready to move forward. See? They're like, okay, I'm free now. I'm available to pursue you. Nothing is holding me back. Before, something was holding me back, but I'm not held back anymore. So I'm able to pursue you or come after you. This person, again, maybe traveling, maybe coming from a distance. They're on their way to you. They've made a decision. Nothing is getting in their way. They're determined. They have tunnel vision. For some of you, it's definitely an air sign. They want to start fresh. They want to pick up where you guys left off. So 2, if you do know this person, maybe you guys flirted one time or you had a conversation and then everything stopped and it's just like, what happened? They're coming back to pick up where things left off. So that's all I'm going to clarify. All right, you guys, I hope that resonates. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to leave your comments. Thank you guys for watching. Email TemajTarot@gmail.com if you want information on a private reading. Always email me first before calling. Have a blessed weekend, you guys.